Welcome back, children. How are you all? Hope you are all fine and safe and you're healthy. Yes, children. Children, in the last video, we just got introduced to the nutrition in animals. Okay, we just studied what sort of nutrition is possible in animals. Okay, and we studied that the complex food substance, whichever we take in, it's broken down into the simpler form. That is called as digestion. We studied, and today in this video we are going to learn about the digestive system. We're not going to study in deep, we're just going to see the outline of the digestive system. Okay, like the food which we eat, the first part it reaches is the mouth. The food enters inside the mouth, or we call it as buccal cavity. See, children, in the case of biology, each and every term which we use in colloquial, it has its own biological word. So the mouth, it's also called as the buccal cavity. Okay, from the buccal cavity, the food, it gets mixed up with the saliva. Okay, and we have an enzyme which is present in saliva, which is called as salivary amylase, which helps in carbohydrate digestion. See, when you chew the rice or chapati or whichever food which is rich in carbohydrates, okay, when you chew it, after swallowing you'll feel the sweet taste. Whichever food after swallowing, if you feel the sweet taste in your tongue, it shows that the sugar is present in it, which is nothing but the carbohydrate. Okay, the carbohydrate, it's get digested in the buccal cavity. Okay, and then the food moves on to the stomach, okay, through the food pipe or the esophagus. See, mouth or the buccal cavity, second food pipe or the esophagus. Esophagus, it is also called as food pipe because it is a pipe which helps in transport of food from the mouth to the stomach. Okay, it is a pathway, it is a passage from the buccal cavity. The food should move on to the stomach. It is through a tube which is called as food pipe. Okay, then the food gets stored in the stomach. Okay, in the stomach, it gets mixed with the hydrochloric acid. It is a concentrated acid, like you might have studied in chemistry. Okay, it is a concentrated acid which is present in our stomach, where the food get mixed in the stomach. Okay, and then it is a continuous pipe with small intestine. Okay, small intestine is a lengthy tube where the actual digestion takes place. Okay, in this small intestine you'll be studying, it has three parts. Okay, where the food will get digested, and it is lined with the villi. Okay, villi, it is like I think many of you are having velvet material dress. You know, you'll be seeing the thread coming out, like, you know, small thread coming out. It will be like very bushy like that. The small intestine, it is covered with innerly, it is covered with the inner lining called as villi. Okay, it is a finger like projection where the digested food, it is absorbed. Okay, so in the small intestine, it is mixed with many more enzymes. Okay, there is an enzyme which is meant for protein digestion, there is enzyme which is meant for fat digestion. So it is mixed in the small intestine, and after breaking down into the smaller part, okay, after digestion and breaking down into the smaller part, the food will be absorbed by the villi which is present in the small intestine. Then the food passes to the large intestine, where the water which is present in the food will be absorbed by the large intestine, and at last it ends in rectum. This is the pathway of the digestion. Okay, and this pathway, it is also called as digestive tract or the alimentary canal. Okay, the passage through which the food passes from the mouth and ends in the rectum or the anus. Okay, at last it is the anus through which the waste come out. Okay, so this pathway, it is called as digestive tract or the alimentary canal. Okay, it starts with buccal cavity, then the esophagus or the food pipe, stomach, the storage bag, then the small intestine, the site of digestion, large intestine, the site of storage of waste material. Okay, the large intestine ends in rectum, and the wastage will be thrown out through the anus. This pathway, it is called as what? Alimentary canal or the digestive system. Okay, it is a continuous canal. Is that clear, children? And like part by part, compartment by compartment, the food gets digested. Okay, carbohydrates, it starts in the mouth and then it will be happening in the small intestine. Okay, in the small intestine, protein and fat digestion also takes place. Okay, for this we need enzyme. I remember telling that there is enzyme which helps in digestion. These enzymes are produced by the liver and the pancreas. Okay, they produces the digestive juices and the enzymes. Enzymes are the catalyst which helps in the enhancing of the chemical reaction, which fastens the chemical reaction. The role of enzyme is fastens the chemical reaction. Okay, so the food gets digested properly by the juice secreted by the liver and the pancreas. Okay, so the digestive tract and also with the enzymes and the digestive juices together constitute the digestive system. Is it clear? See, we studied the tract and we studied it mixes with the enzyme and also with the juices. So together, juices, enzymes and the digestive tract together, it forms the digestive system. Is that clear, children? And in the next class, we'll study what is the role of each and every part of the digestive system in digestion. Okay, each and every part has its own role. It plays an important role in the digestion. So in the coming videos, we'll be studying about the role of each and every part of our digestive system. Is that clear, children?